Horseshoe Casino and Hotel in Las Vegas. Room review. Uh, Fourth or third year we've stayed here with my father. I stay with him for part of the trip, and then I get my own room for part of the trip because I like to stay up late. He likes to get up early. Got to be well rested when you're playing poker, and so I got my own room a couple years ago in that tower there. You might think this is a good view, and you'd be right, it is, but not what we paid for. And every year, 3 out of 4 stays, the Horseshoe has screwed us on the view that we paid for. But we'll get back to that in a minute. So, two beds. Yeah, we've been here all 24 hours, and we're already making a mess of the place. We clean up good though before we leave. We still leave the housekeepers a tip, but we clean it up pretty good. Um, let's see. Yeah, we got a TV is on. I don't want to get copyrighted or whatever. So yeah, there's the couple desks. Not bad. Chair. More comfortable chair. Door. Bathroom. You know, for the most part, it's not bad. It's in fairly good shape. Got one of the drape rods came unattached, and they just threw it there. Um, you get what you pay for. It's not cheap, but it's not expensive, and it's mid strip. They call it mid strip. I think it's like kind of bordering the north of the strip. So anyway, yeah, nice view, but we paid for a south strip view. I assumed it was going to be that tower. South is that way. Again, we're kind of center strip, north up that way. We paid for a south strip view, so I was expecting, this side of that tower, because I stayed on that side of the tower a couple years ago, and it was supposed to be a strip view, and I could really only just see like a corner of Flamingo Ave and the strip. It was a terrible view. I went down and complained, and they said, nope, you got to pay for a Paris view if you want a view of the strip. I was like, yeah, but I paid for a strip view. Shouldn't I have a strip view? And they said, no, you got to pay for a Paris view, which is weird. And this time we paid for a South Strip view, and I had a feeling they were going to screw us because they always do. And we asked about it as we checked in, and the woman said, she was nice. It's not her fault. She doesn't set the policies, but she was basically like, no, you're not getting a strip view. And she drew a map and tried to explain it, and I just kept saying, look, we paid for a south strip view. That's what we should get. And she kept saying, no, no, you're not getting that. Eventually, I pulled out luckily my father printed out the hotel receipt, and he broke it out. I was going to tell him, we're not going to need that. I'm glad I didn't, because we had it handy, and I pointed to where it said South Strip View. And she was like, okay, I hear you. I'm gonna help you out here. I forget exactly what she said, but basically, I'm gonna help you out. And this is what she gave us. Now, this would be a great view if we didn't pay for any sort of strip view, but since we paid for a South Strip view, if you're not familiar with Vegas, if you actually had a South Strip view, it would be magnificent. You'd be able to see Aria, Cosmopolitan, Planet Hollywood, MGM, Excalibur, New York, New York. Maybe you couldn't see them all perfectly, but you'd see them great. I got a glimpse of the South Strip view from that tower when I was staying there. There was a door open once, and I could see on the other side. It was magnificent, and that's what I was expecting. I guess they could have given us this, but it would be facing south, but it wouldn't be a South Strip view. So I don't know what's going on here, but they do this every time. The only time they didn't screw us on a view is one time when we didn't pay for a view or request a view. So 3 out of 4 times we paid for a strip view and not gotten it. There's another story. The first time we stayed here, I didn't go into the details, but it doesn't matter. So anyway, it really just doesn't make any sense to pay for any kind of strip view here, in my opinion. I don't think we will in the future. Because we don't get it 3 out of 4 times. That's what we paid for and didn't get it. So anyway, another beautiful day in Vegas. Really not happy at all about them screwing us, but it's the third time I've been fooled on this, so doesn't make it okay. But I got to kind of take some responsibility for that. So anyway, it is a nice view. Even better at night, arguably. But love Vegas. Great that I'm here. So not letting the... oh, yeah, we paid extra for the strip view, too. I don't know if I mentioned that. Probably goes without saying. But my dad paid for it, so I'm more upset than he is. But not letting it get to me. It is a nice view, and I'm moving to the Excalibur so I can get some sleep tonight. Heading out there in a little bit, heading over there, down there in a little bit, and I'll do a review of that. All right, thanks for watching.